Our stairs starting to feel harder than they used to be. Let's spend 5 minutes building your strength and balance together. I'm going to start with a gentle march. I'm standing, bracing my core, thinking about pulling my knee up and holding for a brief second. I am using the counter for stability. I want you to get used to just standing on one leg, pulling the knee up and holding. It's not necessarily about just balancing. It's about getting the strength in our hips and our knees again. Good. Nice and smooth. Good. Okay. So now we're going to get somewhere safe to sit. This could be done on carpet or linoleum. I'm going to get my special hot pads out here. I'm going to throw them on the ground. I'm going to sit in my chair and I'm going to push my heels down and slide them gently back and forth. Not going to think about going too fast, not thinking about going too slow neither. Just thinking about pushing my heels down and driving them back and forth so I can feel underneath my thighs. Sorry, I have a hair just messing with me. Nice and smooth. Really feeling it. Back of my thighs. Feels great. Very good. Boom. Okay, so I'm going to set those out of the way. We're going to stay seated for this one. Let's pick our knee up and we're going to tap to the front and then tap to the back. We're just thinking about holding our knee up and tapping our foot forward and backwards. We're not trying to go too fast. We're thinking about touching broken glass with a bare foot so that you don't want to let it plop down. We really want to feel this in the front of our leg, top of our leg, through our knee. Good. Doing great. We're going to pick the other leg up, gently tap back and forth. Not trying to go too fast or let my foot plop down. Could be broken Legos, broken glass, or Legos on the ground. Nice. Really feel that in the top of my thighs. Good. Good. One more. Okay, so now we're going to get our bearings. We're going to have our feet about shoulder width apart, and we're going to stand up, okay? I'm going to scooch my buckets out of the way. I'm going to stand facing the cabinet here. I'm going to angle myself so you can see me a little bit better, but I want to make sure that you're in a safe place. And I'm going to stand upright. I'm going to push my tuchus back like this and hold the counter. And I'm going to push my foot down and back like it's on the end of a windshield wiper. I'm really thinking about contracting the old cheeker or tuchus during this here. We want to really contract our tuchus. Thinking about pushing my foot down and back. Maybe your foot slightly turns out as you do that. That's okay. As long as you feel the contraction right in the old tuchus, you're okay. Good. Good. Oh, very good. One more on each. Really feeling the old keister. Good. Okay. So now if you need to, stand facing the counter for the last one. I'm going to hold the counter like this. I'm going to have my feet about shoulder width apart. And I'm going to do just a partial squat. Just thinking about pushing my knees out, going down a little bit. And then instead of pushing down with my hand, I want to drive the energy down through my knees. And I want to push my tuchus up. As I sit down, I want the cheekers to separate so that their job can do their own job. You know, hips are two things that work together. Very good. One more, folks. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.